It's Week 15 of the 2022 season. And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Chargers and the Titans, next on Madden Football.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, Brandon Gaudin alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis. And CD, in the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field the defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game, and if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
Now here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The numbers a week ago for Everett. 3 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards, and he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A dime look defensively here for the Titans on 3rd. Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually, you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went in the wrong direction. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Hopkins' kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill. They run with a big man in his 7th season. It's Derrick Henry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this being a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have you ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On second down, here's Henry. And a pretty good burst there. So he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Henry. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. His throw incomplete. The Titans at 11-2 now, and I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop. 2nd and 5 now. Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Tannehill. Touchdown! Robert Woods, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. It's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! From 13 yards out. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. Hopkins with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's now got the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On the return, Carter. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. Play action. It's Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Williams brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Herbert back to the air. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett from 4 yards out. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10, Tannehill once more. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. 2 back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points. Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, 27 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In clutch territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game. Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way. But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick. You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 sets, 5 DBs, but what also happened?
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Bullock good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler. And he powers his way up past the 30. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's got room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 183 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff, Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill sliding out of the pocket to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Bullock's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert off of play action. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Henry up the middle. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. And I think he got a yard to the 41. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. But 207 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A solid run by Derrick Henry. And here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Running from the gun with Henry.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again to Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now Tannehill. That's complete right around the 8. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go...
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is caught by Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense, just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Here we go.
They begin with Henry. And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And he'll work down inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Titans are going to win the football game.